Alright, how you doing? I am Colin and this is Shineautomotive Extra, and this is now where we film what we call the week in Shine, the day-to-day life of what we get up to in the garage, where we post all the clips of us just doing our normal day-to-day stuff. What we're doing right now is we're currently moving all the videos from Shineautomotive over to Shineautomotive Extra. What we've got to do now is catch up over the next 50 odd videos that we'd already done on the main channel. The reason why we're doing this is because the analytics of the week in Shine is killing the growth of the main project channel, which is Shineautomotive. If you haven't seen that, there's links in the description. Let's get these out the way and let's get back onto the week in Shine on this channel. If you don't know me, I waffle, and over on the main channel we have loads of crazy projects, over 450 videos already uploaded. Let's crack on.
Very good, very nice.
It's a Ford Transit.
Ready? Lamps down here.
Oh my God.
Is that a blowout?
Somebody please tell me. Ooh, what is that? An MX-5 Kendo. It's Monday again and the same format for another week is going to continue. But in this one, the announcement of the Top Dong giveaway winners will happen at some point. So you have to keep watching all the way through. Little Ford KA in for a water pump, different one to what we did the brakes on the other week, by the way. It's not a for water pump. Thermostat housing and a starter motor, and the starter motor is a fortune because it's a stop-start one. Absolute fortune, gobsmacked, like £175. Disgusting, but it has to have a stop-start one. Can't have a non-stop start one because they'll just get fried out by the battery. That's correct, isn't it? Something like that. Well, that'll do then. We'll get this Bosch starter on it, metal thermostat, and then hopefully that'll fix the issues, and we'll just give it a once over as well, as the customers requested. So this is Monday morning's job. Will it start? Will it start? Right, she's running. She's running.
Waiting for connection.
She's running. And the engine warning lights, it was lit up like a Christmas tree last time. Yeah, happy with that. The auxiliary belt was a bit loose, nipped that up, tensioned it up, nipped it up, tensioned it up, whatever, something like that. And I'm just going to run it up now, get some heat through it, and make sure we've got some heat circulating and bleed the system up, make sure there's no trapped air in it. That's it, trapped air in it, not hair. Did I say hair? I don't know, it's Monday. I was obviously racing at the weekend, that's why we didn't have a video on the weekend. The last one. Tired now. There we go. Right, it's just after lunch. That a Punto. I keep saying Punto because it's got the Fiat engine in. That is all done. Done and dusted. It's filled, collected and gone. We're just going to mess around this afternoon with the Cavalier. Oh, God. I'm so tired from racing. We're just going to mess around with the Cavalier. Probably, I'm not going to do any filming on it because we'll save that till Friday. It's just working out some more wires. So it's going to be really boring. You're not going to see anything on the time lapse. I had an issue with the ink cartridge and the new printer. So, look at that. That ain't coming off in a hurry. That ain't coming off in a hurry. Right, so, yeah. Tidy up my lunch. Look, still healthy. Still eating healthy. Still off the fag. Still healthy. Fish. Fish?
No, Dad, give us some food. Green red brood. Hello, everybody. I'm a big fish. What are you looking at? Hello, hello. I'm an old fish because I'm grey. I'm a goldfish. I'm the ugly duckling. I have a big string of poo hanging out of my bum. Don't look at me.
I have got no words to say for what goes on in my head. What was that all about? I have no idea. Right, look at that. Sam's having a look at the wiring to see if we can, I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know what you're attempting to do.
That there.
Put that loom in there for the speakers.
Central lock-in.
So he's going to try and get the central lock-in to work and the windows and the speakers. That's nuts. I'm going to leave him to that. Yeah, so that's the afternoon. Bit of fun. But obviously, which you ought to seen. Yeah, which you've seen in the last one. So we managed to get that through the original hole without any messing around. Like we've got that dashboard there, look. That's in a Cavalier. Right, so yeah, we'll crack on for Monday afternoon and we'll probably see you. What? Is it the same plug? It's not the same plug, is it? You're having a laugh. That ain't gonna plug in there. Plug it in. No way. Shut up. I can't believe that. I cannot believe you've not to change that plug over.
That's my worst nightmare. So I made these looms for this my old Astra van, and I sat there for hours making them on the bloody dining room table. It was the right thing.
I can't believe you've got that to work. That's bonkers. Ellie, there's no biscuits.
Biscuit.
Nope.
Biscuit.
Oh, I want them. I want them. Right, yeah. Right, anyway, we'll get on. That is mental. He's just quickly plugged the door in and the switch. Look at that. That is absolutely mental.
Save some work as well.
Yeah. Do you know what you could do him for the time being if we're struggling for mounting stuff? Just put a hole in the bottom of the door card and just have that in the door pocket, in the bottom.
What?
Just dangling around.
Why?
Eh? Why? If we're running out for time. Right, anyway.
For the switch?
Yeah, for the switch.
Look at it. That's it.
That's
All
mental.
sorted.
Mental. It is Tuesday morning, nice and early, and I've got my hat on. What's that mean? I'm going to do some welding. I had a fallout with a printer yesterday, and the printer won. The ink, it ain't coming off. Right, so Sam is about to do something, and I'm looking at it, and I feel sick looking at it. So I don't know how he feels this morning. I can't even see the head. I can barely see any part of the engine for wires and pipes. Bleh, bleh. 2016 and the head gasket's gone. 45,000 miles. Do you really want to do this? You know, you could just say you don't want to do it. He wants to do it. He's keen. So why Sam does that? I'm going to do a job that has been started by somebody, but the customer won't let me know who it was. But he said, very truthfully, he tried to take it somewhere to save some money. Because welding and repair work isn't cheap. If you want it done properly, it isn't cheap. If you want someone to bodge it and have a go at it and make it look something, whatever, it's a Ford Transit. And I hate welding Transits. But it's only a sill and an inner sill. It's a full long wheelbase one, medium high roof top. I'll have to do it outside. I'm going to pull it down and I'm going to have a good look to see what's been done. Let's just have a walk up to it, because I have no idea what whoever did in the right mind, whatever they were thinking. It might not be a long wheelbase. No, it's not a long wheelbase. Anyway, it's a Transit. Digga digga digga. On a 51. And I have no idea until I get behind it what the hell has gone on. Somebody please tell me what that is, and that is, and what that is. That's straightforward. It's a great big hole. But what is all this? Somebody's had a go, and I don't know. Let's get it down the bottom of the garage and let's take a look. Look at this lovely head tarps that Sam bought me. Look at it, it's so good. I think I'm going to put my jacket on to crawl around on the floor now. Let's go and have a look. What the hell? What the hell's this? What the hell? Oh my. Oh my God. I mean, I know what's rotten on it. I know what I've got to do. I know what I'm going to get Lewis to do probably next week, because there ain't no chance of getting this done in a day. But we've ordered 12 tins of stone tip, because the rest of the van's alright. It's just this sill, the other side sill. Yeah, that's all being done. But it's been for MOT anyway, and we're just doing the welding work. And I'm getting muck in my eyes already. Somebody's had a go at welding this, and all I've done is chopped out the little bits instead of just putting the full panel on. Oh my.
I look at welding, it's alright.
It is horrendous. Let's have a look. So they must have had, I don't know, a yellow washing machine, a yellow, I don't have a clue, and they've had to go at weld. Well, I don't know if you can call that welding. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. What the hell? It could have been done with a bloody, no, I can't think of the name of it now. What do you weld bloody fuses up with? Soldering iron. Oh my life. There's no heat penetration whatsoever. They've cleaned back just the rot. I don't understand why there's all these several patches. That there, one patch. There, across to there, And then from there, might as well go all the way. Yeah, if it's right on there, it's going to chop it out, put 4-inch strip all the way along there, all the way along there. Do you know what I mean? 4-inch strip. Doesn't matter if you lose this shape, just cut to where it's good. Cut it out. Give yourself something to weld to. Yeah, 4-inch strip like that all the way. Just buzz it along there. It doesn't matter if this line, this little taper just ends up being on an angle. Oh my life. Right, anyway, so we've had a good poke round who's ever done it. Like. But all it's loose, we'll just get Lewis to knock it off next week. This is what it is. If the lad needs to use it for work, and this is all he can afford, this is all he can afford at the end of the day. You know, the people can't afford to drive around in right fancy vans in this climate. So I'm gonna do you know, Sam, I'm amazed how well this floor actually is. And all the cross members look good. It's just like it's been sat. Yeah, well, they're normally such a bad... But they're a bad van, these, but it looks really good. Everywhere. Just this side, I've never seen it. Just been odd. Just this side, right? Normally all cross members look at the state of this. What, it was even this fold going on? Oh, what am I doing? Very, very... very odd. I don't understand with some people why they ever go at welding, something like that, and then what you do is you just weld, try and just weld. If the hole's 50p, they're trying to make a patch and weld round that. Just chop the section out, chop it back till it's good, and then work with that because it's so much quicker. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a mess. I'm going to get the grinder out, I'm going to get my Sharpie out, I'm going to do some marking. Now with this back panel, you can buy the full sills and that. The customer, we're trying to do it as cheap as possible. But on the sill, the outer sill, you've got this bit here that's good. Right? So if I cut back to there, all the way along, and then dress that up, once I put a strip behind the back, all I need to do is put a 2-inch strip. 2.5-inch strip, just like that. Weld along there, and then dress that back and run that in. But then the back bit, just to make my life easier, so much easier just to get this panel. So we bought that panel. I'm not going to use all the panel. I'm just going to cut. It looks like there's been filler in this back arch before, so I'm hoping it ain't going to be that bad here. But this is what I'll have to do. I'll blend in with a bit of filler and we'll probably just stone chip up into that all the way along. Just do some white stone chip, just so the lad can use the van. So I'll get this chopped out till where, chop it out here, chop it all out, and then I'll just buzz up here, either buzz along that line, whatever, or buzz up there. I want to try and keep it as low as possible, so buzz around there, but I just don't know what's going on here till I hack out. And hello, look at this. Why wouldn't you cut it all out? Just plug over it. One rusty patch. There we go. Right, I'll crack on. I think that's enough waffling this morning. Okay, so that is there. I'm gonna, you know, it's proper windy. I'll just stand back, I'll zoom in. Right, so that there is, chopped it all out. Normally, I run a pen line and everything, but I did it freehand and look, Wavy Davy went up there. But it don't matter, because that panel there has a lot more on, so we'll just cover that up. But one full section welded in, and that's done instead of all these daft little patches. Chop the rot out and weld it in. So I'll put this panel in, and then I'll jump on to doing the rest of the sill underneath. Job done. That's took me a morning to do. By the time that's put on, I'll be able to have lunch and just get cracked on. Right, so that panel is on. Obviously, you can't seam weld. Yeah, you have to do loads of little spots all the way along, so it doesn't look very pretty. But that's how you have to do it. Or you just, if you try to weld from that end to that end, it's too bloody weird. It would just warp the panel, distort the panel. So I've cut a 2.5-inch strip there that'll go behind the back, and that's it. Done the full length. So from that panel there to that panel line to there where it's gone, put a full strip in. It's rotten in 3 places behind there. It would be 3 patches, or why don't you just chop it all out and put one full bit in? It makes life so much easier and quicker for you to do. Right, I'm going to stop for lunch now. And all the power in the workshop is off. If we do that, that's 5 hours a week saving. We've just had our energy bill. That's all I'm going to say. It's 4 figures. It's disgusting. So that's a decent gauge steel I've been using. If I get under here quickly. Get under here. Oh. Right, so it's orange. It's only orange because I'll have been painting something on the steel. You see where I'm welding? You see? And that's how straight. Just chop the full thing out. Yeah, so them daft patches where they were. So I put that in. All the way to here. Right? Tick it back. Yeah. Oh my God, the wind is blowing in my eyes. So that strip there, look. And then when you come on the other side, to make your life easier, so you're not crawling around, you just weld along there. So what I'm going to start doing now is welding along here. What I'll do is I'll do like inch bits here, because it won't warp so much here. And then what we'll do is we'll clean this and we'll roll a piece of steel from there with an angle on here and weld it in. I'm not going to buy the full steel, keeping it down, but that's an easy shape for me to fabricate. So yeah, look at that. Getting smashed on. Right, so I've just crawled underneath it so you can see where I've welded. You can see it's not very straight because I didn't cut it very straight. But by the time we put a nice bead of sealer in there, that's wicked. And you look on this side, which I used so I wasn't crawling around on the floor. So I've just buzzed up where I cut all the crap out, putting the full piece in instead of messing about. So yeah, when we cut down there like that, just welding her in and welding her in, so that's that bit done. So now we'll work on doing this bit, which is proper windy. I bet the audio sounds horrendous. Right, and we're on now. I've just started making the outer sill, so that's the outer sill there that we're piecing on, so I'm getting that on now. I don't care what I look like having this on, because I tell you what, there's not worse than getting a welding splatter down your ear. Right, the outside of the sill. Let's have a look. Look at that. There we go. Roll these edges. Now these aren't holes. They're just where the gas has blown out because I've been doing it outside. It's been a nightmare. They're not actually all the way up holes. They're just... So that's done. Rolled that off, so that is ready. I'm going to chuck some acid etch on, and then tomorrow, this is the bit I've got to finish off. Cut all this out. So where that seam is to there, then cut this out. But this side isn't so bad, so I'm just going to cut along there. It's just mainly where it's been jacked up. Someone's tried to jack it up there in the wrong place, so I'll get all this chopped out and get that front bit sorted tomorrow. So we'll see you. If I said Monday, I don't know. We'll see you Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow. Very good, very nice. Right, it is Wednesday morning and Lewis is in, so I'm going to get Lewis to start taking everything off that engine this morning, and we've got that in for leaf springs and shockers. So we'll get that in the garage and just get cracked on with today. Let's get the engine out of that. Have you swept a bolt up and lost it, Lewis? I don't know. He swept a bolt up in the garage. But should it have been on the floor? I don't know. These things happen, I suppose. He said, she said, they said. That's how it goes. Right, I'm going to start welding up the rest of this transit sill. Just the bit at the front. And Sam's doing the leaf springs. And then this afternoon, I'm going to start pulling that K8 engine out. But as soon as Lewis has found the bolt, I might get Lewis to start stripping bits off it. So there we go. Yeah, 2 rear leaf springs on this and 2 front shock absorbers. So busy Thursday, Wednesday, bloody hell. Honestly, me and my days well mixed up at the moment. What are you doing, mate?
Messing about.
Messing about? Yeah? Do you have any idea what you're doing? Do you want me to get Lewis to come and help you?
Might have to take it to a proper garage.
Yeah. Yeah, might have to take it to a proper garage. I couldn't believe that. That's another story. Right, so the front shockers and the springs are on the front, where they both killed the cells, and you can see how much just started to leak and that, so it's better just to replace the full lot. Broken there. Pardon? Somebody threw something at you? Well, Sam's working all the way over there. I'm here on the camera, so what can you be doing?
Making crap up, Lewis, that's what you're doing.
Where's it come from?
I don't know, it looked like someone had just thrown it.
Are you sure it just rolled off the top of the engine or something?
I hope you're taking out where these things are falling from.
You haven't been throwing things at him, have you, Sam?
I ain't got nothing to do.
So, leaf springs are going to go on the other side. The 2 brake pipes are done at the back. Lewis is on whipping an engine out of this Enduro K from our mate Lee. And we're actually fitting, this is another engine, K engine, but actually we're fitting this one and running it up for him. So yeah, nice shiny new shockers. Look at them, new bolts, nice shiny bolts. And then I'm just finishing off welding the front of the sill on the Transit, and that's going to be me. I'll leave it till next Wednesday now because the bloke's not in a rush for it. So next week I'm going to set Lewis on cleaning all the loose underneath, and we're going to stone chip it up, but then we're just going to stone chip along the bottom half just to tidy it up as well. So I'll get some protection on where I've been welding, get it seam sealed at the back, because I am just going to run a bit of filler down the front of the edge of the sills just to roll it in, and then we're pieced in that panel at the back. So yeah, but we'll be back on with the Transit on Wednesday. With everything that's going on up until Benidorm, there is probably only going to be these format of videos with us massively getting on with this, because we proper need to be pushing it on. So right, I shall get tidied up, seam sealed up, and put some acid etch on that, and that's the Transit out the way till next week. Right, it's the end of the day, and the Navara pickup is ready to get collected. So that's getting picked up in the morning, and I'm editing a video because we haven't had any videos for a while, because I was really busy racing and I needed a break. So it's week it shines all the way, and now, so yeah, week it shines all the way until we get off to Benidorm, and then I'll get a wicked Benidorm bus video, and then race car, Transit, XRTT, G-Wagon. There is an absolute wicked install that we're doing on Sam's van as well, so there's a massive amount to do, so big push of the year. Right, it's Thursday morning. The Nissan Navara is just about to leave, and we've got this Astra in for a service and a few little problems, like there's a light on there, side lights out on this side. Hopefully it's not the LED one, so I've just thought about that. Probably won't be. So this is in for a service and a bit of a check over, so we'll get on with that, and then hopefully this afternoon we'll get the engine out of that KA and the other engine in, or maybe put the engine in the Cavalier, one of the two. But like that is going to happen. Sam's feeling under the weather. I'm not feeling too clever, in all fairness. There's a bad cold going round. Both done our floor tests this morning. We do them twice a week. You've got to do your tests. And it's a crap day and age, because it's very hard because getting in a lot of cars every morning and changing around, dealing with customers, and you get customers that just come waltzing into your face, coughing and spitting everywhere. No respect. Waffle, waffle, moan, that's a right moan, isn't it? Right, Thursday morning. Right, see you in a bit. See you in a bit, dip. Right, the Astra ended up having a brake fluid change. It had to have a new sump plug, because that had rounded off. One nightmare that was getting it off. And what else did it have? Side light bulb. That's dropped off, and now I've just picked up this Corsa that's got a little bit of squeaking, and we're going to squeeze it on Friday. So we are going into Friday, and I will see you Friday. So like Thursday was an absolute write-off day. Absolute write-off day. And with the time ticking on, all we are doing every Friday now is smashing on with this Cavalier. So we're going to get it pushed onto the 2-post ramp, and we're just going to get on and get doing what we're doing. The gearbox is back now, so there's no stopping the gearbox and the flywheel going back on. So we shall just crack on. So yeah, we have the gearbox out. Sam is just going to build the gearbox up, lift it up in the air, and we're going to get the sump off and get the sump swapped out because the sump is rotten, and then we'll be ready to drop it in. But why? I'll just go like that and chase you around. Right, we've got the flywheel. Sam got it out the box last week and put it in the corner of the shed, and that corner of the shed decided it was going to weigh on it, so it's rusted it up a little bit. LUK, clutch and flywheel. Bleh, expensive, but it's done. It's done. So yeah, so I'm just going to carry on and get the clutch and flywheel on. And just getting the pins for the back of the seats up at the top of the yard out to see it. In the see it. So yeah, I'm just I'm removing that. That's what I need. And then we're going to get it welded back on just like it is there. And I'm going to probably make it stronger than that anyway. So I'm just getting that off. Can't get into the corner, so I've got a hammer. So, right, I'm crack on. There is loads to do this Friday. And it's been a while. And a lot of you won't know I actually own an MX-5 Kendo. Kendo. Whatever you want to call it, and it's in for MOT this afternoon because I'm gonna give it a ride out because it didn't go on the road last year with COVID. So I'm just charging the battery up, gonna chuck a caliper on it at lunchtime, take it for MOT at 3 o'clock. Hope it passes. Let's get back on with the Cavalier. That's the important. Right, it is crunch time. We've got to probably drop the engine in, and something in the back of my head says once that engine goes in there, it ain't coming out this side of going to Benidorm. So the engine bay won't get finished off. Everything will just get sat back in place. But we'll see. We'll see. Time's running out and we really need to have it on the road in the UK to get it tested to make sure it's all right. We need to make sure it drives. Everything's good with it. That's what we need. So we'll just crack on. Right, so we've got the engine in. So Sam is just looking for the bottle to see if that'll go onto the servo. And we can get the feed for the hydraulic clutch to go onto there. If not, I'll just have to adapt that bottle to take that. That's as simple as just to drill and glue something on there if we have to for the time. And then at least we're going to get fluid into the system. ABS module, we're looking on trying to fit that round here, just like that, in all fairness. Sit that there, and then we're not high. Probably sat there is perfect. And then the power steering, try and get the electric power steering in there. I'm going to have a look at trying to move the bottle over to that side to make our life a bit easier. We might have to move the location of the battery. I don't know yet. But I think that bottle over there would make our life easier, which I don't think it'll be hard to put that bottle over to there. So I'll just carry on with it on a time lapse. And then we've got to get all that fathomed around. We've got plenty of room in there for the radiator and the aircon radiator and the intercooler. If anybody has got a bumper kicking around, I would love a better bumper because that does my head in. Because I will... like the final days coming up to it, I will tidy up the bits of paintwork because we ain't going to have time to get it down to Chris's for a fresh wrap. We just need some new stickers for it. He said he'd send one out for free because it was for this. Thanks. Right, so we have the bracket now done for the ABS. So that is where the ABS module, pump, whatever you want to call it, is going to live. And that fits in there just like a glove. And then the power steering pump out the silver Astra estate car that we took off just sits there, so I've got to make it fit there. And would you believe it, the pressure side of it bolts on to the original part of the rack without no modification. Now that is mint, which means it's just a rubber pipe for the return, which has saved us an absolute fortune in time. Sam's gonna now start doing the front brake pipes and tying it all in. Just smashing an extra job in on a Friday, which is a little Adam. Oil and filter, just swapping out the filter now, and that job is done, and I'll drop it off back down the road. And we're getting proper smashed on with this Cavalier today. Honestly, today has been one of them days, major rush around, right? I went to MOT with the MX-5, right? And it just scraped through its test on the brakes. And I was driving back and I thought something ain't right. So I've got 2 calipers for the front, distance pads all the way around, and I've ordered some tyres. Because the tyres are all right, they're just a bit old and they're starting to crack out Bridgestones. I was going to put Bridgestones back on it, but £110 plus the VAT. So we're putting tyres on it because I want to take this down to Alton Park to watch the ST racing tomorrow. Because it hasn't been used with COVID and everything, it's been parked up. And it's my baby. And it is my baby. So just like she's my baby. So Roland's come round to give me a hand. Just want to smash these off. So I'm going to just paint the calipers and the carriers up, and I've got to go and pick a car up and drop one off at my mate's Wayne's. We've done some work on that Zafira, and that Zafira is finally sorted, so all good, all good. So just to freshen them up, I've stuck them back on in situ because this is a new caliper, and I have literally the only spray I've got in house is the Silver galvanised spray paint. So We'll see if it'll withstand the heat. But it goes on so nice. Look at that. Whoa. No pads in it, so I'll leave it like this, you see. I'll let it dry and then I'll come back later on. So I've got to go and pick that car up. So if I get them all in this state, and then be right. It needs a lot of work. This thing's getting a very, very, very crusty for its age. So all these bits, these arms, I'm going to get arms, poly bushes, suspension. But I'm going to drop all the subframe out, have all the subframe shot blasted and coated. If it's cast and it doesn't coat very well, I'll just get them to shot blast it, then we'll etch it and paint it. But that's the sad thing with these, is the subframes, the floor, everything is mint, but I want to jump on it before it gets worse. You see, it's just starting to go in places. So get all them sills off and get all them bits attacked now, and that'll save the longevity of it, won't it, Roland? Yep. Thanks for coming to help, as always. Woo, me back. Whoa. Whoa. Can't. Whoa, look at it, just slap her on. Make her look nice. Make her look nice. Whoa. Whoa, just cover the rust. It's just to make it look temporary. It looked a mess before. Don't get any on the calipers. And I'll just let that go off. And when I come back, I'll clean the sliders up, the carriers, and get all that on. So that'll do, and I'll show you when the end result. But that paint, I'm happy with that. Very nice. We're in Jake's car. Jake's passed his test. Look at his car. Look at it. He's got a Scirocco for his first car. A Scirocco. I had a Metro. But do you know what he's done? He's gone crazy. What's this? Pink in his car. Look at the lights. Look, disco, disco. Listen to it. It's all go pop, bang, bang, bang. Children of today. I can't believe this is what you've got for your first car. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all this. Look at the colour of the dials and all that. It's lit like a bloody Christmas tree. Tell you a mechanic. Look at it. Sparkles. Well, I'm gobsmacked. Oh, look. I've got red feet. My feet are warm. I've got red heat lamps down here. Oh dear, he's got the pink. Yeah, so we're just flying in this disco machine to go and pick up our courtesy car Mondeo, stroke me mum's car, it's her second car, and I'm taking that to Sam's so Sam can get to work on Monday because he's going to pick up a car, a Safira. The Safira we're dropping off. We had a paintless dent man sort out a dent on the wing for him, and now that car is A grade, so I'm going to come back to the yard. I wish I took a video of that wing before because it had a dent in the wing. So back to the yard, I'm going to wash it, and then I'm going to go back to Wayne's and pick my van up that's at Wayne's as well, and then that'll get both my cars out of Wayne's from where I've left them, and they've been there 3 weeks. So yeah, and I need my car. Well, the Mazda's done. We'll do some more. We'll do some more vlogging on the Mazda, and we'll call this video about the Mazda, and hopefully we'll get some new Mazda people come to the channel. So this is another week in shine because we're busy. This is how the film, so a lot of it's done on my phone. I'm saving the time lapses on the Cavalier because I'm going to, the last 3 weeks footage of the Cavalier, I'm going to put it all together, so the bits of the videos that I've had the Cavalier, put it in to those that just search for the Cavalier content, so they'll get the chance of seeing all the work done on the Cavalier. So it'd be like a normal Cavalier episode. So 1400. Whoa! Slow down, man! We are now in Mexico. Wayne's poor van. Look, he's had a blowout. Look at the state. It's ripped all the side trims off. Look at that. Absolutely dwanged a quarter in. I'd have been scared. Ripped the back bumper out. That is some blowout, that like. Oh my God. Look at my van, she's got a flat tyre. She's mucky as well. There'll be another van video coming up shortly. Look at that grille. I absolutely love the front end of that. That is sick. Right, so there's going to be another video of the van coming soon where we're going to sort this suspension out. I might go and buy some suspension tonight. And then I've got another tailgate and I'm going to put standard lights back in it. I'd love to find the estate lights and I'd love to find the estate spoiler, but I've got a real good another boot to put on. That number plate's for sale if anyone wants to buy that. 1,800 quid, I think that's not dear. Waxers, it's a good number plate. But yeah, I'm going to tint the window and put another tailgate on, because that is really ripply. It doesn't look ripply here now, but it's proper ripply. So, proper Sigmy little van. Look at Roland's car. Look at it. How old is he now? Look at that. First car, 17-year-old. What is that? What is that? Look how cool this is. Hey? How cool is that for your first car? Look at that. Look at them. That's a nice picture, that. Whoa. Tinted windows. Oh, is that the legal limit, them, on the windows? Yeah, you sure? Them wheels are smart. What? Did you put the wheels on? Yeah. Nice. Nice. Legend as always, mate. Give some love. Yes. I don't know what is worse, right? When that thing is coming towards you, right? And you think, please just go up. Please just go up. Oh, look. Ah! Ah! Oh, the hate that I'm gonna get for putting this car through here. Oh, the hate. The hate. You're gonna hate me for putting this through a car wash. Please unsubscribe, and no more content for you. No more content for you. Yeah, let's get this car back and let's go and get them brakes on that Mazda, and let's get down to the race track in the morning, Alton Park. You can come with me to Alton Park, and then on Sunday morning I'm going to make a video for a sick video. Right, ciao, arrivederci. I look like I've caught the sun. I've just remembered, right, I've dropped it off, right. Look how clean it is. Beautiful. I did send the picture to Wayne and my mate of that wing, so there will be a bit. Hopefully I've got the footage. It's got a right big ding on the wing here somewhere. I was looking at. Got that. Look how wicked that is. Can't tell at all. Whoop whoop. Safira, you've been on like 3 weeks at Shines, I think. You've been good. Thanks, and thanks Wayne's family member, whoever it is, right? In the Mondog. She's been sat here all alone. Look at it. Round 3. Oh, Radio 1's on Danny Howard. Whoop whoop. It's like 8 o'clock at night. Let's get these brakes sorted out on this MX-5. Michael 35.
Oh, Dad, you left me in the garage. You left us in the garage, and there was no bloody bed. I'm not happy. I'm running around.
Let's get on with the Michael X-Ray 5 and see how they've dried up. Alright, oh, bit of silver. I don't know you won't see that with blooming thing on. Yeah, right, they look wicked. Let's get the brakes built up. Let's get it outside, quick wash, bring it in, and then just give it a tidy up inside. I proper missed having this thing on the road, but obviously with COVID, and then there's not having like any working, it wasn't happening, was it? So, right, I shall just carry on now. Carry on regardless. Get them blooming tunes on, Danny out. Come on, Radio 1, is it on? New brakes, new calipers on the front. They did come coated, but they come in that coated grey and I didn't like it, so I banged a bit of silver around there. Bit of that. I hope this will hold up. There already. Some drunk people outside singing, as long as we're enjoying ourselves. Right, brakes. Done. All the brakes are done. I'm going to chuck the wheels on. I am going to wash it, fetch it back in, and just give it a quick clean inside because it's gone a little bit mouldy in a few places. Wipers on it. Polish headlights a bit. They've gone a bit creamy. Give it a wash, fetch it back in, and give it inside a bit of a clean. It's pretty clean. It's just like the tops of the rubbers and that have gone a bit bleh. So, right, I'll crack on because there's loads to do. I want to be in bed, getting a beauty sleep. Oh, it's so much better now. I just need to get them wheels refurbed. Got some new tyres coming on Monday for it. Nice. I maybe want to get some coilovers. If you fancy seeing a build series, do some modification bits on it. I did have some rods sent out by Max Pedian Rods. When I asked for a turbo, they sent me some rods out. So, I don't know. I might put them in. I don't know. I might try and find another engine because the engines are quite... They're in a lot of stuff, so I might get another engine, build it up to go in. Turbocharge it or something. Maybe. If you want to see it, let us know. If you'd like to see more content on a bit of a Marmite Mazda, you either like it or you don't. There's one like polished. Just compare it. Can you see? the dullness of it. Woo! That is it. She is back on the road. Quick coat of polish. Chuck some tyre shine on. Wheels look nice and fresh through there now. Very nice. Nice and clean inside again. I've not really hoovered it because it's a bit late, but I've cleaned it. Cleaned the mats off with a brass brush. That's a hard word for me to say, isn't it? Not many cars I don't own that don't have a million lights on. Love it. She's nice now. She is nice. I'll catch her early in the morning now. I better go taxi. So, catch you in the morning when we are going down to Alton Park and we'll check how these Fiestas get on. Do some snooping, have a look round the cars at lunchtime, get some ideas, see what they're doing.
Hello, Shine community. So thanks for calling, for reaching out. I'll choose these jokes. I'm John. This is my project with kit car, the MX-5 running gear in. So check out my channel if you want to look at anything about that. So the first video was, which I believe is for the top-down battery tester, the bigger one, is Trist's Agri-Vids. And his joke was, what do you call an electrician's apprentice? The shock absorber. Thought that was good. Being an apprentice myself there. So the second one, which I believe is the top-down smaller battery tester, is Donna White. And her joke was, I've got a load of batteries you can have for free. No charge. Thought that was funny. And the last one, which I believe is a top-down battery charger, is rifles, rigs and radios. And his joke was, what's the difference between an electrician and God? God doesn't think he's an electrician. Thought that was good. So yeah, well done them three, and hopefully the top-down stuff is spot on. I'm sure they will be. So thanks for calling, Sam, and all the other guys from the garage. Do a top job. See you next time.
Well done for all the Top Don giveaway winners. Right, thanks for Top Don for sorting that out. You lot are legends. Thank you for supporting our channel. Right, well done to the winners. John, thank you so much for doing that, because it is Sunday today. The video's going out in a couple of hours. If you've got this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Go check out what he's doing with that chassis on that MX-5. Just engineering, brilliant, on form, working out with his little garage from home. What more do you want? Go check his channel out. Let's go with the rest of the video. And once we've been to Benidorm, we'll have some normality back to the channel, because I want to get on the XRTT now. I've been looking at his videos. It is the following morning, and we're in the Mazda. And oh, I miss driving this life. I've got my glasses on. I don't suit glasses, but it's proper sunny this morning. Right, heading down to Alton Park. Go check out the start of the season of the STs, the STXR Challenge. So I'll mosey on down there. 2-hour drive. Might have slept in a little bit. Might be about 10:07. Never mind. Let's get moseying on down. Trucking on. Right, it was cutting it fine for qualifying, and I got down here, and Ralph's missus Nikki, they live near the Muller yogurt place. I was trying to think of what it was called, right, and they've given me all these yogurts. And look, they got a little low bar. Look at that. Ah! Right, I'm going to go for some breakfast. Come on, Probably going to be proper windy here, right? I've just watched the first race of the day. We got any focus? Right, just focusing on the fence. I'll stand back a bit. Watch the first race. There's some competition here. Absolutely brilliant to watch. So I've just snuck off I'm tired. I've got like 5 hours to go till the next race because there's a Fun Cup in between, which I can't quite understand why they wouldn't let the Fiestas have their 20-minute race before the Fun Cup. They have to wait 5 hours, so it's a bit back to front in my opinion, but whatever. I'd rather get my 2 races done within a couple of hours. But anyway, I've enjoyed being at Alton Park, really good. So I'm going to stop to watch this STXR race, the last one, and then I'm going to go home. I'm going to wish that I was here racing today because I proper wish that I had the car done in time. Right, this is it. This is the last race of the day, and then I'm going home. You know, it's been a very good day.